Hello and welcome. Today we will talk about object-oriented programming in C#. I will make it simple, the easiest definition. So, you don't need to remember the bookish definition, because it's hard to remember the exact definition. So we'll take an example, and with this example, I hope you will remember the object-oriented programming. So let's start, and before we start, I want you guys to please subscribe and like my channel. So let's take an example here. But first of all, would you able to tell me? What does this code says? It's very hard to understand for a layperson. That is why we use object-oriented programming. And object-oriented programming is a way programming which enables programmers to think like they are working with real-life entities. If you are new to object-oriented programming, you might not understand this yet, but no worries, we will talk about more once we will move to implementation process. There are some basic terminologies in object-oriented programming. I want you to go through with all these. Just read it once. 1 object. 2 class. 3 instance. 4 method. First of all, let me talk about class. So what is a class? A blueprint for a house design is like a class description. For example, your room is a class, and it contains objects such as AC, fan, and etc. Now AC is an object, which is the instance of a class, and class is your room. AC has some properties, like width, height, and weight. AC also has some methods. Example, power on, power off. Are you with me? Let me explain it one more time. So far we have discussed about class, object, method, and properties. So, the example of a class is your room. That's it for a class. Now, in your class, you have some objects. Example, AC, fan, bed, and etc. I hope you are following me. Class is your room. Object is AC, which is the instance of a class, which means that AC is an instance of your room. Right. Now AC has some properties. For example, width, height, weight. AC also has some methods, like power on and power off. I hope you understand it. Now I am gonna pause the video and I will ask you some question. Ready? Ask from yourself. What is the example of class that I gave you? And what is the instance of a class? If your answer is example is room and instance is AC, then you are clear about it. Now what we gonna do? We will implement these concepts in C#. So follow my steps. So here I am in my Visual Studio. We will take AC as an example of class. In C# we use class keyword to make a class. Then what is the properties that AC has? Its width, height, and weight. And AC has some functionalities. For example, power on. Power off. Cooling. So, that's it for today. I hope you understand all the things. In the next lecture, we will discuss about 4 main pillars of object-oriented programming.